Okay, this is the Professor, CPMD PhD, and today's Thursday, March 30th, 2023. It is 6:45 and 6 seconds, p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and today's research, sugar reductions. So let's jump to it here. As finding the sweet spot in sugar reductions, date March 24th, 2023. Source, University of Amsterdam. As putting less sugar in sodas and reducing the package size of sodas sold in supermarkets may help reduce our collective sugar intake and thus lower the associated health risk. Good news for consumers, but how does it affect manufacturers? Research conducted in the U.S. has shown that marketing diet or sugar-free varieties does not lead to an increase in overall turnover of soda manufacturers. And this is because consumers tend to switch from sugary to sugar-free versions of the same brand. However, reducing the package size of soda does have a positive effect on the sales figures of the brand as a whole. Excess sugar consumption is a problem all over the world and can lead to a number of health issues, including diabetes and cardiovascular disease, resulting in an increased burden on the healthcare system. As companies like PepsiCo have reduced the sugar content of their products over the years, in addition to marketing their best-known brands in smaller packages ever more frequently. Although this has not reduced the average sugar content, the consumer's sugar intake per product has gone down in absolute terms. As soda manufacturers are having to strike a balance between reducing their product sugar content on the one hand and maintaining or growing their turnover on the other, this can be difficult to achieve if consumers reject less sugary alternatives. As researchers investigated whether the sugar content reduction strategies of soda manufacturers had an effect on sales, and if so, under which circumstances. While reducing the sugar content of soda leads to lower sugar consumption, replacing a sugary drink with a new diet or sugar-free version tends to not make a difference to the producer's bottom line. And this is because of brand cannibalization. The increased sales for the new diet version and the reduced sales for the sugary version of the same drink cancel each other out. And clearly, this is good news for consumers from a health standpoint, but less appealing when it comes to the brands of overall results. They benefit more from selling sugary drinks. However, they found that marketing the new drinks in smaller packages, like what the Americans call mini cans, with 7.5 and 8 ounce around 240 milliliters, does lead to an increase in the brand's overall sales figures. And this can be explained by the fact that these packages are as popular among consumers as the larger packages of competing brands that they used to buy. Overall, it is a win-win situation for consumers and producers alike. Among the other findings was a significant role played by the brand's product strategy. The researchers discovered that sodas with less sugar sold better when they were marketed with an enjoyment claim, such as sweetened with sugar, and worse when marketed with a health claim, such as no sugar. As these products are also sold better when marketed under the parent brand compared to a subordinate brand. Sugar content reduction efforts are noticeably more effective when not too much attention is drawn to them. Coca-Cola's Zero Sugar product range is a good example of this. The range was redesigned to make it look more regular, Coca-Cola as opposed to the Coca-Cola Zero of before. Smaller packages also work better when marketed as a fun, high-quality alternative instead of a healthier one. As the scientific researchers say, sales figures increase even further when smaller packages are sold as single products, rather than as part of a multi-pack. Researchers analyzed sales figures for almost 130,000 newly launched sodas produced by around 80 brands and sold in U.S. supermarkets over a period of 11 years. They enriched the data with information about the sugar content of the various sodas. In addition, they looked at the brand's product strategies, labeling, enjoyment, or health claim, branding parent or subsidiary brand, and packaging format, single product, or multi-pack. The packages used in the US are larger than those used over here. For instance, what they call a mini size, a full ounce is almost 240 milliliters, while most of the cans, sold in Dutch supermarkets, nowadays are 250 milliliters, and Dutch mini packages are a mere 150 milliliters. Americans also buy many more products in bulk compared to Dutch consumers. As a consequence, applying the findings directly to the Dutch situation requires caution. Nevertheless, researchers believe they can be useful here as well. They know that the sodas are not the healthiest choice, yet people keep consuming them in large numbers. The hope is that the study will raise awareness among both consumers and producers. And this is the Professor of Microbiology, Bioinformatics, and Pathophysiology. This video was created for educational purposes only. Hope you enjoyed listening. Until next time, have a great day.